Yeah, so welcome to the live stream. Alright, this is the I'ma run through some of the cars and in the new garage. I just brought a $1.15 million 20 car garage. So this is the Banshee, of course, again. The Banshee, which is a GTA5 version of the Hennessy Viper by Hennessy down in Texas. This is the Bravado Banshee 900R supercar. Okay, and this is the this is my version of the old IROC. I got glass roof, red racing stripe, white with the red racing stripes. Got the engine vent there. Well, really, it's got just a hood cover for the engine, the raised hood. But the glass roof off the chain. Got the super style spoiler. Got the Corvette style tail lights. Remember the 80s Corvettes had the round tail lights. This the Imponte Phoenix. It's a nice car. I used to keep it at the desert house, but the garage is so nice I brought it over. This car is fast. Super fast. Not as fast as the Banshee top speed, pretty cool. It do give me almost the fastest car I got. Handles pretty decent. Handling is decent. But it's got that long Viper hood. But it's still nice. Then this is something new. This is the new Warner. Check it out. Volker Warner. Got the IGN crew. Black on black with the carbon hood. IGN logo on the hood. Got the headlight covers. This is a nice car. This is like, then I got the Shackleton exhaust, Japanese exhaust on it, and some Tokyo Drift style type stuff. But this is like, with the exhaust, like a Sultan or Sheep Asian style muscle car. It's hot. It's about the only 4-door, probably the fastest 4-door in the game as far as cars, possibly. Maybe the Oracle, the Ubermax Oracle, but that's nice. Fast. I like to look at it as sort of like an Asian style muscle car, something you might see in Arabia or Japan, especially with the exhaust there. So that's dope. That was a dope project. All these were somewhat like projects to me. Somewhat of a project. This is the deluxe, so I guess somewhat of the flying DeLorean, Michael J. Fox style, you know. Got missiles and machine guns put on. I painted it sky blue for camouflage since it come out the sky without being seen. I got white interior. It was steel. I put the chrome rims on. It was like gray on gray steel, interior and exterior. I changed that all over. I like the white interior. And that car can get you a bounty on almost anything Deluxo. War ready, war machine. Now this is the Vappuccino. This is the one.
Hello?
This actually came out real nice. It's one of the best jobs. I got the plates in the back, the Los Santos Customs. Remember before I didn't have the ground effects. Now I got lime green ground effects. It's got the chrome trim. I put the SUV wheels on. It's chrome SUV wheels on it. Then Vapid is so forward, like with the Vapid symbol. That's dope. Custom plates, of course. Apex Predator. I didn't take it to Benny's yet and get it upgraded and stuff, but I finally got the lime green ground effects on there, so it's lit up at night. Lime green on green, southern style, down south style, Florida style type stuff. Then I got the 9. I haven't got 9 people in here yet. I don't know, maybe they stand on the running boards. Like I was watching the K-Son, they standing on the running boards, hanging on to the hood here at the top. But this the 9-seat Suburban, so you're supposed to be able to get 9 people in the Granger. This boy is nice. Probably my only SUV in this garage. It is the only SUV in this garage, probably. But it's remind me of Chevy Suburban, Z71. You know how the Chevys do it with the they got the Z28, like they did the IROCs back in the day. They did the Z71 Suburbans. They got the Cavaliers, and you know the SS. They do the SS Cavaliers. They do the Tahoes, LTZ. You know, Chevy got about 4 or 5 different kinds of SUV for every SUV they make. We're gonna get back to the Chevy program, but this is the Nero. This is probably the fastest car in here. It doesn't fly, got rockets. This True Fighter Nero. This is the Chiron. I didn't get the Vision yet. You know they have the Vision GT Bugatti. I didn't get that. I was looking at the Strat Man online. I watch his programs on YouTube. So he was bringing one in, and it was so low to the ground they had to pick it up to get it into a showroom. They had to pick up the bumper, bring it in on wooden ramps, bring it off the truck on wooden ramps. But I got it black on black Nero. I changed the interior color twice. That's why I got white accents with the tan leather. But this car can win you some races if you into racing. This car can win you. I got factory wheels on it, and I still win races. And of course it gets the I guess it's supposed to be W16 like the real Bugatti. When tinted windows, black on black. It came like black with a gray, and the rear was gray around there. But you know, I put the custom plates on there. This came out real nice. This car do everything well. Brake, steering, handling, top speed, win races. win money, you can bet on it. It's got the of course it got the Bugatti signature spoiler that comes out at a certain speeds to for your jet stream, control your jet stream and your G-force. But the factory wheels were so original and nice that I just kept them, and they hold up in the races and everything. I didn't even put the big GT wing or the spoiler. I kept the factory spoiler because it comes out on its own. It's just some dope stuff. Then this is what when I finally unlocked my chrome paint, I said, is the Saber Turbo really gonna look that good on the game? And this is like a Chevy 442 cubic inch, the 442 style, and that boy growls and purrs and does everything chrome on chrome. I got the GT1s. I got the silver stripe, but you can see it. But this one it's not a 442, it's a 550. If you look at it, CI, that stands for cubic inch. That's because a lot of the older muscle cars, when you see 550 or 442, that's for the size of the engine. They measure them in cubic inches. So this is like a 442 style Oldsmobile, the Oldsmobiles. And but this is the turbo, dual exhaust, chrome, the chrome paint. This might be my only chrome car, but when I unlocked that chrome, I said, yeah, I could put that on the old muscle car, since they steel body. It's not fiberglass. The new cars, the older cars weren't fiberglass. So they made the new ones fiberglass. Since it's steel, I put the chrome paint on with the chrome wheels, and it came out real nice. Then of course it got the roll bar in there, racing. It's a 2-seater, but I don't even see a passenger seat in there. But this came out real dope. Something you would see on Fast and Furious or something, you know. So that's my version of the 442 there, even though it's a 550 CI. Some of them they throw the numbers on to measure the horsepower. Some of them is about the cubic inches. Like this one, GT1000. This is you know what? This car is super fast. It also purrs, but it's quiet. It's probably my favorite American sports car. It's a Vapid Bullet. I guess it's supposed to be the version of the Ford GT1000. They used to call it the GT40. I got it orange on orange with the orange ground effects. So this really like one of the better paint jobs, best paint jobs I got. I put the Hyper rims on, painted them orange on black. But this is like the Ford GT1000, probably one of the better American sports cars ever made, especially in my opinion. If they gave me a choice, I would take GT1000 over Corvette, but not Hennessy, but not the Venom GT, not over the Venom GT. But I would almost rather drive this then Viper, Corvette, any other Mustang. You know, they got about 90 no, they got about 9 different versions of Corvette, and they got about 9 different versions of Mustang. Ford Mustang and Chevy Corvette. I got yet to add a Corvette to my garage. I'm gonna add some more floors to it to make it 60 car. Then I can fit all the cars I got in. I got some I wasn't even able to fit in the garage. But the GT1000 is probably one of the better American sports cars ever made, in my opinion. Especially the style points. Whole lot of style points. Then this is the black Super Diamond. I put the SUV rims on here, chrome 2, black on black. It's got light brown leather interior. Probably like this is like the Rolls Royce. You see the emblem there in the front. This is like a Rolls Royce, and this is one of the most luxurious cars you gotta have in your luxury collection. Even in real life, people just, even if they do or don't like Rolls Royce, how could you not? They just throw it in their collections, especially the super rich. They just throw them in. It's like it's a law. Yeah, so the Rolls Royce has always been one of the best cars in the world. So that had to go in. Then this is actually like a similar to a Wraith. I threw a livery on there. I threw the Perseus livery, I guess the Angel or something. I guess it was so close to my last name. I got GT1 Chrome. I want to do something. I'm gonna put finish working on this. This is still a project in the making. I don't put brown rim. I think I put brown rims on. But I got the brown interior. As you can see, the Wraiths, they come a lot of times two-tone in real life. But the Wraiths and the Rolls Royce, they come two-tone. But I got it all one color. And this is called the Ennis Windsor. The Rose is called the Ennis. The Phantom is called the Ennis Super Diamond. And this Wraith, it was two-tone. I got it painted and I threw the livery on here because I really don't have any car with the livery except for the Banshee and the Porsche that we haven't seen yet. But this livery was so unique that I threw it on. You know, this is another V12 engine, the V12, the V12. All of them we seen on this floor is V12 except for the Nero W16. The Sabre is probably V8 though. And this one, of course, the GT1000 V12, Rolls Royce V12, Wraith V12. And this one is one of my favorites. This is a throwback to the muscle cars. And their engine sounds so good. I got the side exhaust, as you can see it. You can see the exhaust on the side. This car had won me a lot of races. It was originally an all yellow car. That yellow, it was all yellow with factory chrome rims. And I don't think it had sad exhaust when I bought it, the Nightshade, but it was like my first sports car after the GT500, the Ford Mustang GT500. Well, I guess you might be able to call it a Boss 302. I don't know. We'll get to that later too. But the paint job came out nice. This came out. It's one of the better looking cars. I got the plates actually really match the paint job on this car. So this came out real good. It was real nice with the factory yellow too, but the black and gold just brought it out a little bit. The black rims make it look good too. I don't think yellow would look better, but you know, black rims make it look manly a little bit too though. And this is the benefactor shaft. Some people say, oh, that ain't nothing but a SHO. But I like to look at it as the S65 AMG. Now a lot of people don't really know. If you're a car enthusiast, you know what a S65 AMG Mercedes-Benz is. It's the it's like the strongest Mercedes engine they built back in the day, except for the hypercars they built, the McLarens, the S65 AMG, and Mercedes. They are also make some engineering masterpieces over in Germany. The S65 AMG was one of my favorite coupes because it was like a actually a sedan. Sorry, it's like the only 4-door luxury sedan with a V12 engine outside of Mercedes. The S600 and the S65 AMG was like the only V12 luxury sedans you could buy with a whole lot of power. And in this car, the S600 Mercedes and the S65 AMG Mercedes, they would throw a ton of horses. It was like 704 horsepower and 99 2000. It was ridiculous. It was like the most powerful luxury sedan outside of I think it was actually more powerful than Rolls-Royce and Bentley as far as horsepower. So that was always one of my favorite sedans, the German Mercedes S65 AMG. This is the Batmobile. This one had got me. This is probably the fastest one I got. Probably even faster than the Deluxo that flies. All you have to do is keep it under control and not crash. It got rockets built in. It came with factory machine guns. I threw homing missiles in it in the MOC.